He didn't do any of that, but he didn't receive the backlash. But President Trump
can
did do that today. He did it, and afterwards, when Jim Acosta came and asked him about it again, he said, they have been disavowed. They have been disavowed. They have been disavowed.
Can I just say something real quickly, Brooke?
And the last point to this, Keith, I didn't interrupt you, is that I'm surprised that all of a sudden we want the President of the United States to be our bishop, our priest, our pastor. If you go back to past presidents, Bill Clinton, Richard Nixon for many instances, or even if you go back to JFK, there have been huge examples of moral failure. So the President of the United States has never been someone that we look to be our moral leader. If you want a perfect person, if you want somebody who was beyond fault and repute, you can't elect Jesus Christ because he's the only one that was perfect. This is a political leader.
I'm sorry to the other guests. I just have to say something about this. We have a president of the United States right now who started his political career by attacking the first African-American president with a racist birtherist attack, which he continued for 5 years. He started his political campaign by attacking Mexicans, and he started his ascendancy in the political campaign by attacking Muslims. He has a history of racism, and he's failed to repudiate this. This is unlike President Obama. I'm offended that you continue to go there, Paris, but the reality is that President Trump has not done enough, and I'm ashamed that you, as an African-American, Paris, will not say that.
Well, Keith, I don't need you to try to pull my black card. I am well aware of my blackness and don't need you to try to classify me as being one. I understand what racism is. Keith, don't go there. Do not go there. I know what it means to be a black man in this country. I know, and I experience racism on a regular basis by being a Trump supporter and by being a proud American who happens to be a Republican. I get racist comments.
That's the racist you experience by being a Trump supporter?
I get racist comments about my family, about my mother, about my girlfriend, about my character, every single day mostly coming from black people, Keith. If you really want to get down to it, my family's from Georgia. Keith, let me finish. My family's from Georgia. We have members of our family that went missing because of the KKK taking them up. So don't come to me and tell me about what it means to be a black person in this country. I fought every day in the George W. Bush White House. Yes, Keith, let me finish.
Calm down.
No. I won't calm down because I will not be attacked by you about my blackness because I happen to be a Republican and I listen to our president.
Paris, you've really gone off the rails here.
I am going off the rails because you have no ground and no respect to attack somebody like this.
You're obviously very sensitive and defensive about this issue, because you have your own issues and demons to resolve.
Get your guests under control.
Just do me a favor, just please come
get them under control, because I will not come on the show and be disrespected and have my office.
Oh, you can disrespect African Americans every day when you come on the show.
Hang on, please.
And you don't represent them at all. You don't represent 8% of the that voted for this
president. You're the spokesperson.
I'm not their spokesperson, but I have to be a black person who agrees with this president and am proud that he stood up there and said what he said, denouncing the Klan, denouncing David Booth like he did in March, and denouncing
after he was forced to do it. It took him 2 days to do it. He was not forced to do it.
Take that conversation, have it off camera. I really would like to have a substantive conversation about.
Yeah, well, he better watch how he talks about me too.
I understand. And
Paris, shut up, please, for God's sake. Why do you keep doing this?
So you gonna let him call me to tell me to shut up?
No,
when Kitty did at the Simone Sanders day, it was a meltdown. Don't tell me to shut up on the show. This is preposterous, and you know it.
Guys, please, respect. Give me a minute. Joe, I know you've been listening to all of this. Your eyebrows have been raising. How do you view, as a conservative, as a beloved member of